Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to be talking about the state provider, and we are going to be using it to change the filter type using a drop down button. So as you can see, a filter provider is a provider that exposes a way to modify its state. And as you can see also, it says that state provider exists primarily to allow the modification of simple variables by the user interface. And then they gave us an example in enum such as filter type. Okay, so what we are going to do here is I have this application that's going to display products in our, let's say, an e-commerce application, and then we want to filter by name, to sort by name, and also to sort by price, right? So if we go into our code, first of all we need to go into the pubspec.yaml file. In the pubspec.yaml file, make sure that you have the riverpod package, and also that you have under the assets, make sure that you have the assets slash images slash that is going to contain our images, right? And then inside our data, I've created this fake data class, which is going to just have a list of a list of products, right? So you can also find this this project also on the GitHub. I have the GitHub repository. So also, and then we have the model. In the model, we have the name, image, description, and also the price, right? And then we also have the product sort type, right? So the product sort type is going to be an enum. So the enum is going to have two options. We have the name, and then we have the price, right? And then we also have a feature provider. We also have a feature provider. So this feature provider is going to allow us to imitate getting data from a server. So to imitate getting data from a server, I've used this await.delay that is just going to delay our data by almost like 8 seconds. All right. So now let's move into creating our sort to make our sort type work. We want that if we click these buttons, we want it to sort the products, right? So now what we need to do is let's go inside the product sort type enum, right? So what we are just going to say is what we are just going to do is we are going to do final product sort type provider, product sort type provider is equal to state provider. Is going to be state provider of type product sort type and then we just need to pass in the reference, and then we want to by default we want it to return the product sort type dot name. Okay, so let's just save it so that you to just organize our code. Okay, so we have this provider which is going to expose the enums, then by default it's going just to show the product sort type dot name, right? So if we move into our home, into our user interface, we have this drop down button. As you can see, the default value, the value is going to be product sort type dot name, and then on changed we just put this empty function which we are going to change right now. So what we need to do is we need to change this value to watch our we need to change this value so that it watches our product sort type reference.watch. It's going to watch the product sort type provider. Okay, it's going to watch the product sort type provider, and then on the unchanged, what we want to do is want to also watch the product sort type provider dot notifier dot state, which is equal to value. Okay, like this. So I'm just going to explain this. Okay, I made a mistake. It's supposed to be, we need to take in a value. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay, so what's happening here? What's happening here is that we have this value, and then what we are going to do is we are going to just monitor the product sort type dot notifier, the state of the product sort type. In this case, we are just going to monitor the state of the product sort type, and then we check if that product is equal to this value. So when it changes, let's say for example, if the user clicks on the price sort icon, it's going to check at the product sort type and then update the value, the state of that value, right? So as you can see here in our user interface, I've changed the from stateless widget to consumer widget so that we'll be able to consume riverpod providers, and also I've also put this widget reference inside our build function, right? So if we want to reload our application, so if we want to reload our application, and then let's try to sort our products, you can see that nothing is changing, right? So what we need to do is we need to modify our future provider, right? Where we are getting our data from the future provider, so that it updates our UI. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to say that final sort type is equals to reference dot watch product sort type provider. Okay, let's give it a semicolon and then let's import it. So what this is going to do is we're just going to monitor if there are any changes in our product sort type, and then we'll need to update our products according to the changes in the product sort type, right? And then after this, what we need is a switch statement, right? So we need a switch statement. Switch statement, which is going to be a sort type. And then we're going to say in case the product sort type dot name, in case it's product sort type dot name, data to products dot sort and check AB. Then we are simply going to compare b dot name dot compare to a dot name. And then if it's the case that it's a product sort type dot name, then we break the statement. Otherwise, we're going to say case product sort type dot price and say fake data dot products dot sort b. Okay, what's going on here? So what we are doing here is that we are simply watching our product sort type provider, and then we are using a switch statement, and then we make sure that if it's the product sort type dot name, what we are doing is we are just comparing the name of one product to the other name of the other product, and then we sort them. And then we are also doing the same by the price, right? And then we then return the fake data. So if we were to reload our application, so now if I click the price, okay, let's try again. Let's try to reload. Okay, let's try to cancel and then rerun the application. Okay guys, so now that the application is finished loading, as you can see, if I go to the drop down menu and then want to sort by price, you can see that our application is sorted by price. So let's just watch reload. Beans So as you can see, we can also sort it by name. As you can see, our products are sorted by name, ISMM, okay, and we can also sort it by price. Okay, so I made a mistake on the price. It's supposed to be a.price, not name. It's supposed to be price, not name. Okay, so let's reload our application. Okay, so let's click on the price section. Okay, so we need to rerun the application again. So as you can see, we have these products. If we want to sort them by price, if I click on the drop down button and then I click on the price drop down menu item, you can now see that our products are now sorted by price. And then we can also we can sort them by name, and we can see now our products are now sorted by name. Okay, so that was it guys on state provider. filtering and sorting. If you found this video useful, please make sure you subscribe, share the video. Cheers.